Are you carrying the curse of women in your horoscope? Are you unlucky when it comes to matters of relationship with women? This woman can be anybody. It can be your wife, it can be your girlfriend, it can be your friend, it can be a sister. But if you feel that you are unlucky when it comes to matters of women, that women don't understand you the way you want them to understand you, there is an invisible barrier. There is something which is cursed. There is something which doesn't allow you to express yourself fully to women, and it doesn't allow the female folk in your life to come forward and accept you the way you are and understand what you're trying to say. So if you have a curse of female in your horoscope, that means that your Venus is afflicted in your horoscope. Venus is the karka of wife and everything related to women in the chart of all male members. If Venus is afflicted in your chart, this means that in a particular lifetime you have not dealt or handled matters of female properly, which means that you have either abused them, you have not respected them, you have not given them the amount of care or nourishment that they required, or you have just exploited them. Because of which, in your horoscope, the afflicted position of Venus will show that you have been an asshole. Now, in this video, I will explain what are the afflictions of Venus in your horoscope, and also I will explain the ultimate remedy to overcome this curse, this affliction. So, hey guys, what's up? I hope you guys are doing great, and I welcome you back to Purab's Astrology. Let's get started. So, in your horoscope, if the planet Venus is placed with malefics like Mars, Sun, Saturn, Ketu, and Rahu in the third house, the sixth house, the eighth house, the 11th house, or the 12th house, this shows that you have a highly afflicted Venus in your chart, and because of which you are very, very unlucky in the matters of women. You don't know to handle your relationship with female members of your life properly. If Sun is with Venus, then you have ego problems. If Mars is with Venus, then you are too aggressive with women, and which is not good. If Ketu is with Venus, then Ketu is a headless person, and Ketu with Venus makes you headless. You don't know how to handle, you don't know how to talk, you don't know how to approach them. When they come to you, you don't know how to behave. It's very absurd and weird. You become a weirdo. If Rahu is with Venus, then you are a bloody Casanova. You are a bloody person who look at women as an opportunity to have fun. So Rahu in Venus is a big no-no. If Saturn is with Venus, then this shows that your Venus is really cursed by the influence of Saturn. Whenever you try to go near your wife or a female, there is an influence of Saturn. They are very restricted, they are very shy, they delay, they don't want to talk to you, they don't want to spend time with you, and there is always something which delays and gives you anxiety, tension, and frustration. Now, if this position of Venus with malefics like Sun, Mars, Ketu, Rahu, and Saturn happens in the sixth house, then this shows that because of this, it will end up in arguments, fighting, misunderstanding, and if you're married, in divorce, because the sixth house is the house of court cases and loss of the seventh house, the loss of relationship, which is divorce. If this happens in the seventh house, then it shows that you will always have problems in maintaining relationship with women, especially because it is Venus which represents women in your chart, and it is in the seventh house of relationship and is influenced by malefics. If it is in the eighth house, then because of your secret tendency to do something mysterious or unknown, or to be very secretive, there will be discord and misunderstanding between you and the women folk of your life. If this combination is happening in the 11th house, then this shows that you will be a person who would always want to gain from women, because Venus is in the 11th house of gains and fulfillment of desires, and you would want the female members of your life to help you in fulfilling your desires. but because it is conjoined with malefic, so this will create problems. You won't be able to get what you want from the woman in your life, and because of that, there will be problems in discord. If this happens in the 12th house, then the 12th house is the house of isolation and dissolvement. So the relationship with the woman in your life will get dissolved because of the influence of malefics and also the influence of 12th house in your chart. Also, in your horoscope, anywhere in any house, Venus is placed, and if Saturn is aspecting Venus, this also shows that Saturn is giving grief and sorrow to the female members of your life. So this will cause problems with the female members in your life. If Saturn is aspecting the 7th house, then this shows that you will give some grief and some sort of sorrow to your spouse, because the 7th house is the house of your spouse, and the aspect of Saturn gives pain and sorrow. Now, if Venus is placed in the nakshatra of Rahu, which is Ardra, this also shows that you have got a curse of women from your past life, because it is seen in DNA astrology in South, where it is explained about the curse of nakshatra which are carried forward to you in this life, that anybody who is born with moon and Venus in other nakshatra is also carrying the curse of women in their life, and you need to do some remedies to mitigate its influence. In the same manner, if Venus is placed in the sign of Aquarius in the 11th house or in any house, or if Venus is placed in Aquarius Navamsha, this also shows that you are cursed in the matters of women and you shall lose the women folk in your life. The ultimate remedy to mitigate this disturbed placement in your horoscope is that you need to take an oath that you will respect women, you will value women, you will give them what they want, and you will fulfill their desires, and you will make sure that you don't leave them unhappy or unsatisfied in any way. Because if you want to appease Venus and if you want to mitigate the curse of Venus, then you have to make women happy, because women are Venus. So you have to make them happy, you have to understand them, you have to nourish them, you have to pamper them, and you have to give them gifts. If you do so, then definitely your Venus will slowly start getting better, and it will give you good results. So I hope you find out if you have the curse of Venus in your horoscope, and also by applying this remedy which I've told you at the last of the video, you come over this. So that's it for today, guys. Take care. I love you all. Stay safe. Wear your masks. Be a dutiful and noble citizen of your country. So, adios. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.